that girl? Who's that?
Evelyn.
What's Evelyn's name?
Amanda.
Jackie, Dad's pulling up.
Evie from the get-go, the minute she learned how to crawl, she was walking. The minute she learned how to walk, she was running. The minute she learned how to run, she was climbing the walls.
100% into whatever, 110%.
Yes. There's no holding back. If she does something, she does it 110%.
Yeah. She's always been very adventuresome. She's always been very much a free spirit.
She's a great kid.
Yep. Of course, she's not a kid anymore.
No, she'll always be
You were a
my
heartbeat dreamer, never scared to chase the mystery.
Well, Quinn was such a sweetheart. He was the easiest boy to raise. We enjoyed him so much. In fact, my dad was worried that he was too good. He's like, gotta get him out there and like rough and tumble. But we were living in Paris, France in a small apartment, and just a really sweet, magical childhood.
Quinn, you have been a delight, the son that any father would love to have, and that is from the very, very beginning. Then, of course, you got a little wild there when you got to about 16. Fences were respected, and then they were jumped after age 16. We love that about you. We love your adventures, your loyalty, and most of all, your deep sense of abiding faith.
1, 2, 3, cheese! Hey!
Or a dream or a shooting star, you're my flashlight in the darkness, baby. You're my electricity. You're the one I always wanted. The only one I need.
Sweet Ev, I can't believe it's finally the big day. It's both a momentous milestone and even more so the first day of the rest of our lives.
Quinn, today is finally here. I'm so excited to become yours. Since the moment I met you, I knew you were special. It's wild to reflect on all that's happened and how so easily you've become my most special person. Thank you for being so wonderfully you. Kind, pure, gracious, encouraging, and unconditionally loving. Today starts the beginning of our happily ever after, and there's no one else I can even imagine but you as the one I'll share my life with.
From this day forward, you have a forever teammate, a friend to console you when you're down, a perma roommate, a father to your future kids, a grandfather to your future grandkids, an adventure buddy, a caretaker, a protector, a best friend, and a husband. It's my greatest privilege to live out all of those roles in your life.
So here's to all the wild and glorious life we'll live, side by side and hand in hand. I love you so much and can't wait to love you for the rest of our lives. Let's do this thing. See you all fancied up in a white dress. Your bride, Ev.
Let's see if I can take a picture of you in the mirror. Oh, yes. Oh, almost looks like a wedding dress, huh? Man. Very nice.
In the wise words of Dietrich Bonhoeffer, marriage is more than your love for each other. It has a higher dignity and power, for it is God's holy ordinance. From this moment forward, it is not your love that sustains the marriage, but from now on, the marriage that sustains the love. Sweet Ev, I choose this holy ordinance and will choose it each day for the rest of my life. I choose you, Evelyn. I choose you, your beloved Quinn.
They friend lonely circle and forgive enemies. And if you find true love, one day marry.
Help it to grow into a tree as the days unfold. Hold your breath to see. Life is a mystery, and joy is revealed when the
Man, Quinn Tabor is just the king of passion, and it's so fun watching him get married because, I mean, when you get the absolute leader of our group and to see such a perfect match for him, and to see him get so excited, you just can't help but get behind that.
When you get to live with Quinn, live life with him, it's life boundless, right? And loving with Quinn is something that is just so profound. There's not a lot of people like Quinn who can really just dig deep into someone's soul and who can just like wrap arms around you and actually just take you on adventure after adventure. And living life alongside Quinn has just been such an honor and such a journey.
I freaking love you two so much. You guys are like the most fun, genuine, crazy, down for adventure people.
Yep.
And like such an honor to do life with you guys.
Dearly beloved, we've come together in the presence of God to witness and bless the joining together of Quinn and Evie in holy matrimony. You're both so clearly each other's best friend. Your companions, so well suited for this journey of marriage. Tim Keller says friendship is a deep oneness that develops when two people, speaking the truth in love to one another, journey together to the same horizon, which is what begins today, this next step of your journey. Today you're taking your two selves, combining them into one, and it's a transformation on this entirely new level. You're becoming something new. Each of you are becoming greater. The poet Elizabeth Bowen writes, "To have turned away from everything to one face is to find oneself face to face with everything." I'm going to read that again. To have turned away from everything to one face is to find oneself face to face with everything. And today you have found that one face and have found everything. And as we stand here, your friends and family, we celebrate the creation of this new life with you. And while this is something that involves every ounce of the two of you, something that you don't do alone, you do it right here in the midst of your community. So with that in mind, if you would turn and face them. And I just want to take a moment and remind you how much we all love you two. Each of these here is such a gift from God to you two. This is your tribe. And while you're facing them, I want to ask them a question. Will you, all of you, their friends and family, enrich, support, and encourage Quinn and Evie in their marriage and celebrate with them the commitment they're making here today? If so, please say we will.
We will.
All right, thank you. This is a work that God has begun and has been doing all along. And he who began it will be faithful to complete it.
From the first moment I laid eyes on you, I knew deep inside that everything about you and us was different.
How do you put together the right combination of words to describe the kind of feeling you get when you're on a long drive home, you close your eyes, and then you feel the familiar bump at the end of your driveway and just know that you've arrived home? You're the bump at the end of the driveway. The way you love me makes me feel so at home. Being yours really does feel like that. My soul is at ease, my heart feels so open, and I feel like I can finally exhale and surrender to total trust.
Evelyn, I vow to never stop pursuing you, but also to never stop pursuing your dreams, your hopes, and your heart.
You instill hope and peace into those around you, and it's a privilege and gift that I get to vow myself to you today. I can't see.
rescue journey with you.
So Quinn, today I stand before you and give all that I am and all that I will be to you with complete peace, joy, and certainty for today and every day to come.
So Quinn, do you take Evie to be your lawfully wedded wife? And will you promise before God and these witnesses to love her, comfort her, honor her, and keep her, both in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, devote yourself only unto her, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Evie, do you take Quinn to be your lawfully wedded husband? And will you promise before God and these witnesses to love him, comfort him, honor him, and keep him, both in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, devote yourself only unto him, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
I want to just read a blessing for you guys, written by one of my favorites, John O'Donohue. He says, savor this delight as your courage is kindled, and out you step onto new ground, your eyes young with energy and dream, a path of plenitude opening before the two of you. Though your destination is not yet clear, you can trust the promise of this new opening. Unfurl yourself into the grace of beginning that is at one with your life's desire. Awaken your spirit to adventure. Hold nothing back. Learn to find ease and risk. Soon you will be home in a new rhythm, for your soul senses the world that awaits you to. Quinn and Evie, by the power vested in me, it's my great joy and privilege to present you to this congregation as husband and wife. Quinn, you may kiss your bride.
Best days are yet to come. This is the best day of your life, but a million more about to come. So we're excited to see how the Lord works through you.
So
Love you guys.
Evie and Quinn, we are so excited for y'all to begin the new partnership y'all are entering into.
I'm so excited for the two of you just to pursue God, have lots of babies, and the best life ever.
We love you guys. We're so behind you guys. We're just so excited to see what the rest of your lives look like. We're all taking notes.
We love you guys and pray for abundant joy. But I will pray and continue to pray the Moses blessing over you, that the Lord would bless you and keep you, that he would make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you and lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace and give us grandbabies.
Spare me the status, spare the judgment. Spare expectation, cause it tends to make my heels itch. Bring me the Chattanooga sunrise. It's not by accident how far my heart lies. Right out of this town. Hesitation behind. Right out of this crowd. Sailing a paradise.
And the moment you've all been waiting for. Please join me in the privilege of welcoming to the dance floor for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Saber.
We are so grateful for this covenant day, this union that you have inspired and brought together.
And I kind of have said to a few people that I feel like part of me got married today.
You two are truly kindred souls, and I cannot wait to see how your love grows as we join our families.
May Evie and Quinn have a long life of love and adventure as I know they're going to be from this point forward.